Today I'm going to show you how to do a garter tab cast on. This cast on is typically used for traditional triangle shawls with a garter edging, but it can also be used in other applications. So you are going to start by casting on however many stitches your pattern calls for. I'm going to start by casting on 3, and we're using the knitted on cast on, so you don't need a very long tail. Just going to make your slip knot. So you're going to make your slip knot, and then you're just going to go into your stitch as if you're knitting it. But instead of knocking that stitch off, you're going to open it up and go back in. Repeat that. So I have my 3 stitches. I'm going to now just knit a little garter stitch strip. The pattern that I am using calls for 4 rows, so I'm just going to start knitting. That was 1 row. And typically you're just knitting garter stitch for this, so just knit every row. 2 rows. Oop. 3 rows. 1 more. So now I have knitted 4 rows, and now we are going to pick up stitches along this top edge of our little garter strip. So I'm going to go into this little stitch here, knit into it 1. I'm picking up 3 stitches. Go to this stitch, 2. Pick up that last stitch, 3. So now we have our original 3 stitches here, we have our 3 picked up stitches here, and then we're going to pick up the 3 cast on stitches as well. So you can see where the tail is right here. That was our last cast on stitch. So we've got a cast on here, here, and here. So we are going to pick up that first stitch, knit into it. I like to knit into the back loop so I don't twist it. Next one, knit into it. Oops, careful there. And then this very last one, I just like to pick up that knot right there, knit into it. And there we have our garter tab cast on. It doesn't look like much here, but in a traditional triangle shawl, you will start knitting out this way, like out from both sides, increasing at both the edges and at the center spine. And then this little garter tab becomes a straight, flat section of the top of the shawl, which typically you will continue your garter stitches on those edge stitches there. You can do garter stitch for the middle stitches as well as you increase, or you can do a different stitch pattern. But if you can keep these edge stitches as garter stitch, you will have a nice straight line of garter stitch along the top of your shawl. And that is how you do a traditional garter tab cast on for a triangle shawl. Okay. You can't be there, babe. You can sit on my lap.